Well, hello there, darlings. It's been a hot minute since I've been over here. I tell you what, I've been trying to stay off of these streets because, man, there ain't even a word to be describing the conditions of these streets right now. Like, they need to get the road repair crews out or something because these streets in bad shape, man. Like, it's dangerous. Like, you can hurt yourself. So, yeah, I've been trying to stay off of them. That's what I've been doing. But y'all, I did venture out on these streets last night, and yeah, I ran into some kind of a mess, I tell you what. So, over at Smiley's last night, she was having a live, and it was supposed to be about something like totally different. Like, she was talking about baking brownies or something. Like, she had this picture up of these brownies. Oh my God, they look so good. So that, I think, y'all don't tell nobody, but that be why I really went over to Smiley's, because I was like thinking she was making some brownies. But yeah, anyway. Well, what had happened was somebody come in her chat and told her that well, I guess somebody came in the chat and like they were Seth or Seth's new PR person or something, because he got a new PR dude. I can't even remember that man's name, but anyways, so they had said that Seth and that dude want to come up on her panel during her live. So she told, some people that, Seth and that dude was coming up there. And so they, bunches of people ran over. Really, there was 1,700 people. And I can tell you, I don't think Seth can draw that many people. I mean, for real. I think it was for the brownies. But anyway, there was 1,700 people come over there. Well, then Seth come on there and he was like, I don't know who told you I was coming over there, but I wasn't planning coming over there. And so then she was like, well, and so then they kind of figured out that she kind of, I guess, got catfished in a way. But then they was over there. So it was like, well, okay. So Seth, he come up there and he thought, I guess, that he was in the back part, the backstage before, in StreamYard where they're not really online yet. So he didn't think he was on the panel. He thought he would just be talking to Smiley. And I'm telling you what, he went off on about Trevor Lee. And he say some things. Y'all, I tell you what, Miss Tia's claws was coming out. Now listen, y'all know that Miss Tia, I have always fully supported the parents of missing children. Unless there was some type of evidence pointing to some type of involvement, you know that I have always stood for those parents, whether I liked them or didn't like them. That's beyond, that's not the point. The point be that you shouldn't be saying stuff about people just because you got an opinion without any facts to go behind it. And I feel like that's what people would be doing with these parents. And so I supported Seth, but I also supported Chris and Katie. Well, listen here. Let me tell you what. Mr. Seth himself just about crossed that line with Miss Tia, because I'm telling you what, I had to retract them claws back in because I was about ready to pounce. Because, no, sir. You don't talk about somebody like that who has done nothing, but he was actually supporting you when most people, there was a lot of people, especially some people that was his friends that didn't support you, Seth. And yet he was supporting you, and he was the first one to bring Sebastian to this platform. He was the very first one, and ain't nobody paid no much attention to him. Then, I mean, a few people might have shared a community post or two, but nobody was talking about it because it wasn't a popular thing to be talking about. And then, lo and behold, when there was a little bit of hint of drama, from you, Seth, because Chris and Katie, when they first came on, I don't know, I guess the first thing when most people started disliking Chris was the whole belt thing. And I don't agree with that either, but anyway, that's a whole different conversation. But when this case took a turn to where there was some drama, then woo, it just blew up, and everybody be talking about it. Well, then, they all be getting Sebastian's information out there, but Trevor was the very first one. And then Trevor went and he searched he didn't, put it online and go live stream everything like some of these other people be doing. The other ones that done move on to something else. They hop on every case that's, can get them lots of views. Trevor's done a lot of stuff that he don't tell people about. Now, has Trevor made some decisions that, maybe Miss Tia wouldn't have made? Yeah, he has. That's true. But I'm going to just say this. Trevor is, like, in his early 20s. He's like 22 or 21, something like that. And, y'all, Miss Tia, I like to think I'm a young cat, but the bottom line is I'm not. I've been around a while. I told y'all I've been on these streets a long time. Well, listen. All the things that he has done with the fact that he's in his early 20s. Do you know what most people are doing in their early 20s? I ain't even about to tell y'all what I was doing in mine. All right? But listen. That needs to factor in. And is that giving him a pass? Because I heard some people today be talking about Trevor gets a pass. I don't think Trevor gets a pass for anything. I think that when Trevor does things, like, I'm sorry, but lots of people like that interview he did with Chris Proudfoot's ex-wife, Nina. I thought that was not right. I thought it was not right, and I said it. I didn't think that was the right thing to do. And a lot of other people say, and some of them, I guess, like Chasten, she's, I guess she's friends with Trevor. Like, lots of people, spoke out about that. And I don't think that's giving him a pass. Like, you can disagree with somebody, but that don't mean that, they not your friend no more, or you don't respect them. I mean, sometimes you got to weigh that scale. Like the legal scale where you put stuff on this side and then stuff on that side, and you try to balance it, or you see which one's heavier, and it make that one go down and the other one fly up. Well, let me tell you what. If you took Trevor Lee's things that he's done good for kids, at missing children and victims, if you took those things and you put those on there, and then you took the other things that he did that might not have been such a good idea, might have been wrong, and you put them on the other side, well, from what Miss Tia sees, and I don't know, maybe Trevor got some hidden stuff that we don't know about, but just from what we do know, I have a feeling that the good stuff he done way outweigh the bad stuff, and that scale gonna go bloop. Yep, that's what I think. So yeah, on Granny Watching today, they be talking about some of that stuff be happening, with Trevor. And, Trevor done left his platform. He ain't even doing nothing on his channel no more. He just, he'll come on in chats and go up on panels and stuff, but he ain't even putting nothing on his channel no more. And, they was talking on Granny's Watching about that, and a couple people went up and, Nunya, what, I forget what, and I've been to her channel so many times. What is the good Nunya? What she say, she was like, one of the things she say was she put him on the same list, like everybody else, like other people that, I'm just going to say this. You take all the other people and you put all the good they did on one side of the scale, and then all the bad they did on the other side of the scale, and let's weigh them out, and then let's see if we got the same, then we might can put them on the same list. But if those scales ain't weighing out, nah, I don't think they should be linked together like that. I don't know. It made me feel some kind of way. I was over there. I finally had to leave over from Granny's because I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's just how I'm feeling, and that's what I've been seeing on these streets. And, I don't know. I know it's been a while since I've been on them, and it might be a while before I be back. And then again, I could be back today. Just see what happens. But all right, darlings, Miss Tia's going to go now. But, I may or I may not. See you soon. Bye now.